All right, it is with great honor to introduce Daisy Conway Marquis to the Sacred Empowerment Summit. I have heard nothing but wonderful things. She has an incredible, impeccable reputation here in Asheville. She teaches subtle herbalism, flower essence therapy, energy healing, meditation, and self-realization at the Appalachia School of Holistic Herbalism in Asheville, North Carolina, at the Wild Temple in Nevada City, California, and abroad, and in Black Mountain, where she lives with her 2 kids, aspiring to practice contentment every single day. It is so beautiful. So, Daisy, I wanted to ask you, what does grace mean to you?
Grace, to me, is the nature of the unified field. It's the thing that is always surrounding us and available to fill us when, I think that to me, I feel like grace is always available. I've heard this saying that grace is not something that you can request. It's not something that you can command, and it's not something that you can even invite. But I feel like it's like the molecules surrounding us all the time, and when we just open to it, it fills us and it fills our life and becomes the center of our experience.
Oh, that's so beautiful. How does grace empower your life?
I feel like, again, similarly, I think when I'm so busy that I'm not even paying attention, I forget that it's there, and then I stop paying attention to the magic that's in every moment, and then when I remember that there's grace and that it doesn't have to be hectic and disconnected, and then it's so abundantly apparent, and everything is again filled with that sense of magic and synchronicity. And yeah, so what I think I feel so lucky to have in my life is a work path that is a constant practice, because I hesitate to say blessed, because I feel like everybody is equally blessed, depending on your perspective. But I feel just really extra lucky that my work requires a constant practice of presence in order to hold space for other people. And so it's almost like I get this really big inspiration every day. It's like a requirement to pay attention and to come back to the present moment, and to really be like the people who I'm lucky to be in the company of. It's bad grammar, but there you have it. So grace, it's like the work of my life is constantly remembering the grace as the people that are in front of me who have given me the great honor of showing me their inner life. And and then that returns me to the feeling of all is grace, and everything around us is the love that holds us all the time.
Do you have a story about a time that it was just undeniable, that it was grace that came in and got you through a sticky point?
What popped into my head was in 1999 I went to India by myself. It was the first time I'd ever traveled at all abroad, the first time I traveled outside the United States. And a young girl took my passport out of my purse when I was on the bus, and I didn't realize it until I was in a hotel room. And, too much time had gone by, and I realized I was alone in a country very far from home with no passport.
Oh, yeah.
And started to really freak out. Just really, really freak out. And then just panicking kind of. And then I turned around suddenly, and I looked at the wall by the door behind me, and there was a light switch, and right next to the light switch somebody had taped a picture of Jesus. and then I just felt flooded with the remembrance that we're always held, we're always in the magic of our life, we're in the flow, everything's okay. surrender everything to God, you know.
Oh.
And then and then I started to breathe into my kidneys again. And then I remembered my teacher and I did a little movement, came back into my body. Yeah.
Mm. Thank you. What advice would you offer someone who wanted to cultivate a little more ease and a little more grace into their life?
Mm. I feel like the most important thing is releasing all restrictions on our most natural state. So
Mm.
taking away expectations and
Mm.
the projections that we placed on ourselves first and then on life secondarily, you know,
Mm.
that say like, well, if I was like this, everything would be okay. Or if I was, you know, somewhat different than I am, or if I could become like someone else, then I would really be experiencing success and joy.
Mm.
And instead to honor the sacredness of our own design and the purposefulness of our own design by um, releasing all sense of tension around what is true for us.
Mm. Thank you. Even your voice is very calming. Through the busyness of your day and your week, and you really embody what you teach. I can feel it even through this interview. So thank you. If someone wanted to find out more about your offerings, is there a website? Or
Wouldn't that be good?
you don't? Oh, you're one of those lucky people who doesn't have to
Oh,
have one.
I keep trying and I'm failing to acquire a website.
No, that's okay.
Some things that I do are on the Herb School website. I teach at the Herb School about half the time, and their website is herbsheal.com.
Oh, herbsheal.com, and
Yeah.
that's how people could find out more about you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the other thing would just be to email me.
Okay. And your email is?
It's Daisy Marquis at gmail.com. DAISYMARQUIS.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Crystal. It's really lovely talking with you.